Hi, people. Welcome to the Living Room, the program where, of course, we talk about trending issues, relationship issues, love issues. Now, some of it could make you just cringe, like, no, this is not for me. And some you could just be like, all right, you're talking about me. I can relate to this. I'm all up on this. But believe me, it's a promises to be a great time on the show today. My name is Timmy Dyer Anthony. Now, in case you do not know, and if you're just watching us for the very first time, where have you been all our lives? But we welcome you all the same. We can't castigate you. We can't send you away. We welcome you. All right. So how we do it on the program, I have my people here in the studio that will certainly have a great time having discussion. So in the studio today, I've got a full house like we normally do it. But then some new faces just came to grace our studio. All right. Starting off with Toby. Toby, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Great to have you here in the
Thank
studio.
you. Good afternoon.
Good day to you too. And the only female on the other side, because I would have added, but she's on the other side of the mic.
Her.
Who's she? Badass. Lala of Africa is also here in the studio.
Hi.
Lala, great to see you.
Great
After
to
about
see
what,
you.
3-4 years?
I'm telling you.
Yes, we haven't seen. But great, you look nice.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
too.
What can we do? We'll manage Nigeria like that. But great to have you here on the set.
Thank you so
And
much.
finally, now you're looking at him like, no, I don't need to introduce him because you know he's trouble, seated. But you seeing him, you think, oh, this is a perfect gentleman. But this is Nakel Medina, the only trouble that we are breeding in this studio. Nakel Alpha.
A perfect gentleman for every woman,
Yeah,
but a trouble for an argument. What's up? How are you doing?
I'm good.
Kuma Latubanso.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. You've heard him, right? Yeah, you've heard him. All right, so guys, today we are looking at a particular topic of discussion. We talk about relationship, marriage issues, trending issues. But today we're looking at the role, like should parents actually play a role in your choice of partner? And this looks good because I can see you're married. Yeah, so I'm starting off with you. So when you decided to walk down the aisle, or before you even walk down the aisle, and then you brought home this fine chick. Is she fair? Dark? In between, exactly. So that's brown skin. And then you decided to bring her home to your parents, and they looked at you and said, okay, fine. Or no. What would have been your reaction?
I said no.
If they decided
I shouldn't go.
there's this aura, there's just this thing.
It's not their place. I'm an adult.
Whoa.
Yes, it's not their place. They can't choose for me.
So it's a total no for
No,
you, for
it's a total
parents
no.
to have
No,
an influence in the person you're
it's a
settling
total no.
with.
They can advise, they can give, but they can't be the top of my decision. No.
I'll peg that. And come on to Lala. Lala,
It's a yes for me.
a yes.
Yes. Because my family is very important to me. And whatever decisions they make is also important to me as well. And it affects my life. I'm talking out of experience.
Whoa.
Because whatever your parents see from the mountaintop, you sitting down, you can't see it.
Or climbing the tree.
Yes, climbing a tree, you cannot see it. No matter how tall you are, you can't see it. So it's a yes for me.
It's a yes for you too.
Yes,
Parents have a role in the choice of partner for you.
of course.
All right, Nakel, you're also in the game.
First thing I want to talk about, why is every woman always saying, I'm talking from experience?
Because
What
she's
the
had
real-
experience.
If we meet a 10-year-old lady today, you guys are always talking from
We have
experience. Are you
experience from
kidding
the
me?
womb.
I'm on her side though, but this is how I'm going to put it. Is it for boys, for girls, for shallow-minded? Love is enough for marriage. So they don't want any external contribution. But for a man, a woman, a good thinker, you will know love is not enough. There are other things that makes that marriage worth settling for. Just as you've said, does parents have influence in who you marry? They're not going to tell you, don't marry that person or no. But you are the spouse, the partner of the person. you have to read the atmosphere. Because what the Bible said, and a man and a woman, it didn't say a boy or a girl. You must be able to read the atmosphere. Is this place I'm going? What if you think it's going to be you and your husband? That is the beginning, the beginning of the failure of that marriage.
But
You
love,
might be in that marriage and not be happy.
but love
Forget
can
love.
conquer
Love is just
anything.
one of the elements of a productive marriage, a long-lasting marriage. It's just one of it. Because there are other people that are attached to it. I don't like citing a sample, you understand? But I want to use, is her name Lola? Mohbad wife,
Mommy?
Wumi, sorry. RIP to the legend. That is one of the examples. There are the signal has always been there that the family is not in code with her. But you can see the drama.
Can I come
But
in
I
there?
don't want us to divert to that. I'm just using it as an example.
Okay.
But what I'm
Okay.
saying is that
Let's not
your
divert.
spouse,
Because I don't
parents,
think Mohbad is married to that
if
woman.
your if your
He's
spouse
legally
parents
Legally married.
are not
He's
accepting
married.
you,
I don't think so.
please, you won't be happy in that marriage.
Okay.
It's yes, they have an influence.
But Toby said they don't have the final say when it comes to
They don't
choice
have the
of
final
partner.
say.
No matter what it is, they think they are
Like
seeing.
Nakel rightly said, marriage or relationship is between a man and a woman, not a boy and a girl. You are man enough to decide. As a matter of fact, I want to think that your upbringing should shape your decision making. So in the first place, you bring somebody to your parents and they say, okay, what reason will they give me? They've seen the future. She's not going to be this. She's not, or she's going to be die young or what? That is my decision. This is what I want. Did they consider my own happiness? Have they considered certain factors that would affect me? We've seen situations where parents will say, okay, this person is not good for you. And the child would accept they are my parents out of respect. And then he goes into the new relationship they want him or they endorsed. And he's still not happy. So what's the point?
Yeah, this
so
is it,
what-
Daya.
what-
This is it, Daya.
okay.
Nobody is saying these people are right or they are wrong. If your parents say, don't marry this person, marry this person, they are not the one that is going to be in that relationship. You, for example, if my parents say I shouldn't marry this person, I might say, no, I don't want. I will tell the guy I love you. But the load is not going to be on me. It's going to be on that girl because she's not welcome in that home.
And Yoruba people even have a saying that
She's not because you think
Exactly.
that is it. I'm not Sheni. Your partner, even that saying too, I don't know who come up with that saying. It's a wrong saying. Both is bad to have. Either Okoburuku or Ayaburuku or Anoburuku. Both is bad to have. You must
can I
have
say
this sense.
something?
You must have a sense of belonging in the family of your husband.
But
you must be
she's your
welcome.
choice. You looked at her before you came.
I'm
and
not
I
saying
said
she's
something.
not my choice. They must accept her.
Okay.
You understand?
All right, Lala.
She must feel
Just
welcome.
like he said, acceptance is key. Or if you are trying to pick a partner, acceptance is key. I cannot marry a man. I cannot marry into a family where my mother-in-law does not like me.
You will feel strange, like a stranger.
I want to love my mother-in-law. I
That
want my
is it.
mother-in-law to love me. I don't want to be running around looking for water to pour on my mother-in-law or looking for sand to put inside soup to give my mother-in-law.
Now we are flipping the coin.
No,
We're
we're
not
not
flipping
flipping
the
the
coin.
coin.
Okay, so
You
to what
don't want
side?
to marry into a family where the mother-in-law would not accept
you.
or love
Yes.
Of course,
Now,
they should.
now the question is, the mother-in-law has her reservations about you to the son. So the son now decides to leave you because of that. How do you see that man?
It's a
The
win-win.
person you've been with for like maybe 2 years or 6 months or however.
It's
before he
good
took
for
you
the
home.
sanity of the lady.
Toby, let me
Exactly.
paint a
And it's good for the
scenario.
sanity
Let
of
me
the
paint
other
a
person.
scenario for you, talking
Okay.
about bringing in the issue of genotype coming into play right now. You met this person, you've been in love about 2-3 years, you're all good, and then maybe eventually before you propose, or maybe you proposed already, you did genotype test, and both of you are probably SS, and you're saying, I love her, and I'm going to get married, no matter what is being said. But we all know what comes with that decision.
Now-
And your parents are saying you cannot go ahead, despite the fact that this is not our own shortcoming. But we know how this works.
Now, Temi, you have put a condition to this. You have put a condition. Me as a person, as an adult, I will not even be in a relationship with you for 2 years before I do DNA. I mean, before I do, what do you call it now, genotype. If I am convinced, 6 months after being with you that this is who I want to be with before I even take you home. I would have done all that.
But then
Toby,
you
Toby
did.
just
Let's.
trying-
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to
Dayo,
say
Dayo.
No, like, hold on. Now, even if you did that genotype test for in 6 months, but there is just something special about this person. Now, you feel this person completes my world, I can let you go, no matter what it is.
Like
I'm
I
staying.
said, you have put a condition. I don't love blindly. I don't love stupidly. I will
But
not.
Toby,
I will not.
You
No.
will just come
The
on
condition,
this
the
live.
question in the
You-
first place,
Toby,
if
wait.
the atmosphere is
Yeah.
balanced, there is no condition attached, no
But-
medical
but Toby,
case,
you are
nothing.
funny. You
See,
These
love
people,
is not
your
enough,
parents
oh.
just said first sight they don't like, or maybe the family this person comes from, or okay, like my parents used to have one ideology. I don't know if I should call it ideology. Like
Principle?
Ijebu people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
principle.
somehow. Some people say Ondo people. And some Mafe Ondo,
Yeah.
Mafe Jebu. They used to have it. I had an Ijebu girlfriend one time, but it's not something that would lead to marriage. So I didn't even bother going to them with that story and all that. Sure, you get. So there are conditions that you can accept. But even if I now fall in love with an Ijebu girl, that is not bad. She's not a hookup girl. She's not an allot. She has a job. Let me just put all that little factors in place. And then I take her home.
Dayo.
And then they are telling me you cannot marry her because she's a
Dayo,
Ijebu. No, they
this
don't
is
have the
Dayo,
final
this
say.
is it.
They can't
Toby-
tell me
Toby
that.
is
But
seeing
they've
it-
had they've
Toby
had
is seeing it
experience.
from the area of maybe this girl is bad or not. For you, everything is right. But for your partner, it is wrong. Because you can't be a stranger in your own new home. Because you are leaving your family. That family you are going to, you must be welcome. It's not going to be you and your husband forever. When you don't have a sense of belonging in the family of your husband, believe me, you're a stranger. And it's
In
a
the
no.
family of your, but this
Exactly.
is this
There
two
has
people
to
are
be-
involved in
There
this
has to be
relationship.
Forget these
someone,
two
your
people. Love
husband.
is not
There has to
enough.
be, there has to be
Many
someone that you
other
have to
things
go
that
back
is
to.
Okay, Lala.
There has to be someone that you have to go back to talk to in the family. If your husband's family or your wife's family does not accept you, my dear, carry your two
Because you
slippers,
people will
dust
just paint
it
marriage.
and go.
Let me tell you, one of the key that people shy away from is that arguments is part of marriage. There is no how. You people, even twins that they are born together in the same day that the pregnancy were conceived together, they still have an argument. Man and woman coming together, argument. You must always put this to your brain as a man and woman. The argument is one of the things in marriage.
So how do you
Fight is one of the
So
things.
now how do you
in
now
marriage.
resolve it?
Now,
I don't see
level to fighting.
I don't see
There
how
are some
that
fighting that does not
relates
go
with what we are
outside.
saying here.
Yeah, I'm coming
Arguments
to that.
in
I'm
what
coming
way?
to that. There are some things when you have argument with your partner or your wife, or your husband. There are some that don't leave the room, the four corner or the bed. You people will resolve it. There are some that go extensively, that the family have to come together. Hello, so far they don't accept you from the beginning. Already you only lost the case in your man's house as a woman. Hello, if they don't accept you as a man, you already lost the case in the woman's house because you are a stranger to them. They don't even like you.
There was never an acceptance.
You are never an acceptance.
Wait,
So you will always be faulted.
It has been established that marriage is an institution. The only institution where you get a certificate before you cannot even graduate. Now, let's put it this way. They love you, they accept you, and you are married. Does that make it all rosy?
Yes.
It does not make it all rosy.
That
It does
is
not
one of
even
the
mean
flaws.
that 5
is
years
one of
down the
flaws.
line, you cannot be,
That
how
is
do I
one
call
of
it
the
now?
flaws.
You cannot be sidelined.
Yeah, that is one of the flaws.
Okay, what about
That is
families
one
that
of the
accept
flaws. That
you
is one of
as the
the
wife,
flaws.
they love you, they do everything,
Yeah.
and then maybe the man makes a mistake by impregnating someone, and they come, they tell you
It's
this.
a mistake, you said.
Oh yes, let's just put it that way. We don't have time.
Impregnating is not
Wait,
a
hold on.
mistake, oh.
The man gets someone pregnant, and the family comes. Do you think they will be on your side in that situation?
They will not be.
They won't be on your side, and then you now feel like
one
that
is
one
a
has been
different
for
case.
years. That one has
No,
been
we are
for
putting
years.
conditions to
Hello,
this thing.
that
Let
one
me
has
put that
been-
condition.
Let me just tell you, that one has been for
You
years.
think that's
That men
what's going to make you the
impregnate
almighty
or men
wife?
are polygamous or men are
It's not
this.
gonna make you
That
the
is out of
almighty
line.
wife.
We're talking about reality.
Reality,
Don't
of
even
course.
let us bring in
Okay.
maybe being pregnant into it or the other way. But the true fact is, you as a person marrying into somebody's else family. If the family is not accepting you and you are thinking love is enough, you are just kidding yourself. You are deceiving yourself because it's not enough.
All right, so love is not enough. That's
Yes,
what
the
we're
family
doing.
have a say in all
All right,
these
so
things.
we'll
Love
take a
is not
short
enough.
break, and when we come back, our conversation certainly will continue. Should family or should parents have a role to play in your choice of partner? We'll be right back. Please stick with us. Welcome back to the living room where we are having this controversial discussion. Should parents have an influence in your choice of partner? And Toby says, no, they don't have an influence. They don't have an impact. They can't tell me what to do, who to marry, and all.
And I still stand by it. They shouldn't have an influence. They shouldn't have the final say. Because we've seen situations. Where parents don't marry this, this one is not good. They've misled their kids, their words. And at the end of the day, years down the line, they come to regret it. We've seen that situation. Let's not talk about reality. We watch movies. We've seen these things in movies.
Dayo.
These are
But then
things.
also-
These
Over
are things
time-
that happen
Like
in
of
real
this 1
life.
minute. Okay.
Dayo.
And then the parents will come back. I'm sorry. I thought. No. Let them. They are adults, for God's sake. Are they 18? Are they 16?
So in essence, you're saying you want to be responsible for your choice.
I want to,
and for
be
this
responsible for my
decision.
own decisions. Yes.
Dayo,
I choose
everyone-
this person.
But remember, now when that decision goes wrong at some point, you will need family to come back to.
I'm not saying I'm discarding my family. I didn't say I'm going to discard
But
my
your
parents.
woman is not welcome.
Your
Your woman is not welcome. She's not
welcome.
having a
Where?
sense of
Is she going to live with them?
belonging.
She's going to live
Hello,
with
this
me.
is
She's
it.
welcome
You see,
in my
Toby
home,
just
in my
let me just
life.
tell you,
It's not
Toby.
just about
Toby is
you.
thinking and
How is it
he's
not about
thinking in the one
Hey,
way.
God.
It's
How is
not
it not
about
about
them
me
making
now?
decision for you.
No.
It's not about them making decision for you. They can tell you this person you should marry, this person should not. To you,
It's like
everything,
suggesting.
suggesting. This is it. To you, as a person, if your parents are saying that, you may say no, yes, this is the person I want. It's good for you. But me, I'm speaking for the person you want to get married to. The person is making a mistake. If you are not being welcome into that family, don't think love is enough. Don't think it's gonna be you and your husband for forever.
Nakel.
Let me tell you, what about if you give birth to kids, is it your husband that will be taking that kid to the family house? Where you are not welcome. Let me tell you, the love parents have mostly for the spouse or their son-in-law or their wife, their daughter-in-law, is the love they transfer to their grandkids. If you as a person marry a wife and your parents don't love that wife,
So they are not
believe
going to
me,
love my children.
they are going to
It
love your
depends on
wife, your kids.
it depends
That love will not
on
be
their level
exceptional.
of
I'm just telling
understanding
the
with
truth.
you.
That is
So
just the truth about
it
life.
will not be exceptional in what
It is
way?
not be
They're not going to
exceptional.
love my
The-
kids.
They are not-
It's
they are
their
not
loss
love-
now.
love. Yeah, it's their loss.
their loss.
But
Why would
your
they love
wife-
my
your
kids?
wife-
Because
just
of a
know-
woman?
Just know your
If your
wife.
parents-
Your wife is on the
See,
time bomb.
If your,
Alright,
does it
parents-
mean
Your
that my
wife is on the
parents
time
are
bomb.
not concerned about my own feelings?
Nobody is saying
I'm not saying
they're
they should take a fight. They should advise.
You should not be talking about your own
I can
self.
decide
You
to
are
take
just
your advice,
speaking.
but I choose
It's not
not
just
to.
about
Toby, you are
you.
talking about
Family
yourself.
is involved
Are you
here.
even considering the
Consider
when
of
it's
your
left
wife
to
and
the
her
person,
feelings too.
it's left to the spouse to make
the
the decision.
final
But this
decision.
is just a plain truth. Parents, family have a say. If not, in choosing
Let's
who,
get
but
this
Nakel,
question.
who, hello,
Nakel,
wait.
see.
If not to say who you
Parents
want
might
to.
disagree at first, but
Today is what we are talking about.
So it's
but
not as if it's a
parents might
compulsory
disagree at
It's not a
first.
compulsory.
But
It's not-
it's
it's
left
not
to
compulsory,
either the
yeah.
man or the woman to
Yeah.
make them understand that this is the reason why I'm getting married to this person.
If they
And for them
insist.
to see reasons with you.
Okay, so Nakel,
But for the
you
sanity,
and, Nakel,
okay.
hold on. You and Lola are on the same page.
Of course.
And are you guys not just taking it from the African perspective? How about we take it to, let's say, a global thinking where
Okay.
we've seen where parents say, oh, no, I'm not in agreement to this. Then we see the couple run away and 20 years down the line, they are back doing really well, standing strong and love really, really good.
So what do you
Yeah,
say about
Okay.
that?
to
What would
them,
parents say about that?
this is it. You painting a scenario. This is what you painted now.
All we've
Let's
done
look at
is-
the case
all
of
we've done
let's
is
look at the
movie-
case
all
of
we've done is
Meghan
movie
Markle
stars.
and Harry.
Yes, all you do
This
is
is scenarios.
no. We're talking about reality
not
of
just a
life. This is the reality of life that has happened over and
Exactly.
over. From the beginning, we've started an example, but I don't want us to be citing an example. I don't like using other people's predicament or issue to be a talking something. Yes, what people are going through their pain.
But it
I
has
don't
to
want us
come
to be
into
making
place.
point, but we've started an example from that point. You understand? Now look at what you painted. They just lost family. I don't know how you want to do because you think you are in love. People that you've been together, but because you think you fall in love, you now run away from home from them. Yeah, they are not your family again. You just departed. You've made a point. The point you make is that I don't want you to be close to them because you already know that your woman does not have a sense of belonging in that family. If you are so sure of yourself that this person is going to have a sense of belonging, why are you running away from the first?
So that's up to the man now to make that decision, right?
Even it's not up to the man, to the woman, to for your own sanity. If you share your own people too, that man is a lost man already.
So
Because
now-
if you
so
run
now-
away, that means you are going to now make your spouse.
So Nakel,
because
Nakel,
your
I have a
wait,
little question to ask.
Dayo just mentioned something.
Or let
You
me ask.
people,
Let me ask
this is
Lola.
a scenario. Let me reframe your
not
scenario.
Nakel.
What's
The white family, let's paint a man and a woman. The man's family said, no, I don't want this woman. The woman family said, I want, yeah, we accept him. But you as a man now run away from your family
into
the world. But believe me, the woman will still be in contact with her own family and
Of
you people will always go there.
Of
It's your own
course,
loss.
of
It's your own
course.
loss as a man.
Chubby,
Now-
because you
now-
forsake your own family for new person's family.
Now let us
Chubby,
assume that,
that?
let us assume that my parents or a guy's parents loves the
Our
girl,
question.
Hold on. A
Let's
guy's
answer.
parents
Now
loves
wait,
the girl.
wait.
Yeah.
let
and
the-
then the guy's parents loves the girl, and then the girl's parents doesn't accept the guy. So
So the parents should forsake our own
what should
family.
happen there?
The parents,
Should the guy decide to leave the girl because of that?
Hello,
If my
it's not-
parents
it's-
don't accept the guy that I bring, it means they've seen something when I bring
Did you
the
even
guy.
ask of what they
To me,
see?
it's not even
You
about
just
saying.
accept.
Wait
You
now,
understand?
when he leaves, we're going to have a proper discussion
Of
between
course.
daughter and parents.
Yes.
What did you see? Why don't you want me to go ahead with this marriage?
course.
So,
and they're
so
going to
in,
tell me.
in all I have said,
And
in all
on
I
the
have said,
long
so
run-
you think,
and on
you
the
think
long
that has
run,
not been
if
factored
they
into
say
what I've
hello,
been saying?
yes, it's
Wait,
just
That has
if
been
it is-
factored
if
into
it
what
is
I've been
good,
saying now.
if it is-
It's been
if it is
factored.
good-
Of course, it's going to be factor.
How-
and
what
there's
do you
still gonna
consider
be a
good
decision.
reason for
And
not
on the
being with
long
somebody?
run, and on the long
What do you
run,
con- no, I
if
want to
they
know what you
still
consider
don't
being
reason
good
with you,
reason.
for you, because you are in law, you always say, yeah, but for the sanity of the other person, because it's not her own family that is forsaking her now, it's her own family, and she's coming into that family. For her own sanity, she should just let it go.
All right, Toby.
No. I was asking her a question. What do you consider a good reason for your parents? Because you've been with this person maybe 1 year. He's made you happy. You laugh, you go out, you go on dates, he's helped you, supported your career and everything.
What if your father
Now
has
you
had
take-
something
Nakel,
with
wait.
her?
Nakel, let me talk
Wait.
now. Now you take this person home and suddenly your parents said no. What do you consider good reason? Reason enough for you to
I
not
don't
leave
know
that
a
person?
There's
I
no
don't
good
know a
reason and
good
there's no bad
reason.
There's no good. That means you
There's
guys
no
are not
good
being
I don't know a good
considerate.
reason.
We
You're not being
consider
considerate
there's
of
no
the
good
other
reason.
person's
See,
feelings.
love is not enough for
Issue is
for
not
marriage.
enough.
Love
No,
is not
don't
enough.
do that.
You
Love
have
is
to
not
make that
consider
point the
rough
other time.
Love is not enough.
now because love
Hello,
is not even
Toby,
good.
let me answer you.
If my
Marriage.
family,
Toby,
if
let
my
me answer you
husband's
based
family will
on
not accept
good
me,
reason and
I'm
bad
not
reason.
going.
Let's not-
I'm
let me
not
answer
putting my
Toby.
Let me
hands
answer
into
Toby.
that
Let's not use
relationship
ourselves.
or
Let me
marriage.
Love is
answer
not enough.
Toby.
We all agree
Let me
love is
answer
not
Oh yeah,
enough.
Toby
let's do
on
this
good
one.
reason.
Let's do this one.
Okay,
after
let
the
me
other.
answer
Let's
Toby
do
on
this
good
one after
reason.
the other.
Toby,
Yes.
there is no good reason and there's no bad reason.
No, that's
your
not
own
acceptable.
good reason.
That's not a
They say
standard
one
I'll
man's
take.
poison is another man's food.
Yes.
Your own food, what you like, because I don't like it, it doesn't make it bad or good to me. It doesn't make it bad or look to you.
Okay.
There's no good reason and there's no bad reason.
Okay.
It varies from one family to another.
All right.
It's a choice.
Family backgrounds, it's impacting your personality of whatever you're going to build in that marriage. So are you telling me that okay, both parents will do introduction and not love each other, or what? Is that what you're telling
Who would
me?
even sit? Wait. If Toby, my question to buttress this.
Okay.
Now, if your parent says, we don't want you to get married to this person, and you insist, no, this is where I'm going, this is how I'm going to do it, and your dad says, Toban Lobenye, then count me out. Maybe your mom says, oh no, she is my son, I can't leave my child. Your mom will be present, but your dad will not. Now, think about it. The influence of your decision is already creating rifts and separation in the family just because of the person you're bringing in. And this thing, like probably your dad has had this particular experience and has seen it over time. Like you mentioned, Ondo people, yes, there has been experience about them over time. I know this is like a sequence. And I don't want you to go through this. So don't do this with this person. So what will you do if your family has no
This
divided
is a
now?
sequence that they have experienced that I have not seen or that I have seen. We need to break this thing down. That I have seen or I have not seen. Parents at times are funny people.
But they
are
want
funny
your
people.
best at heart.
They want my best at that. I want my own best.
And sometimes
This
they
is
make
my
mistakes.
cross to bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my cross to bear. See, like I said, let us establish the fact that parents have misled their kids.
Some parents.
Some parents have misled their kids. If I want to go that path, they should support me if they really love me. Yes, I can make mistakes. They are there to correct me. I can make mistakes. But down the line, I've been with this person 1-2 years. Everything has been good. What good reason will they give me?
Dio, let me come
Unless
in.
they tell me something very, very cogent.
So
Something
you will
very,
let
very
go.
cogent, like, okay, if you marry from this family, and they will show me evidence. So if
So
you marry
you will
from this
let go, right?
family, after 3 years, you will
And
die.
if the cogent reason, so you will let go.
I may. Yes, I
So
may.
they have a they have a
I
say of
may.
it. Oh, yeah, let me come.
Hold on.
Let me come in. Dio, let me come in. Dio,
Don't
He
let
has
me
not
come in.
finished.
I
Don't
have
come
to
in.
come.
He has not
You see,
finished.
I'm not
Toby
finished.
is not
Like I
family
said.
oriented.
No.
Toby is
I'm
not
not
family
what?
oriented. You are just love oriented. Let me come in here. You are just love
Nakia,
oriented. Let me tell you.
let's go
This
there.
is the-
Don't let's
this
go
is the-
there at all.
We've
Toby,
established
man,
facts.
let's come to
We've
him.
established facts. You just established facts, which you said is cogent reason why you should leave this person.
Okay.
So
I didn't
be
say
it.
I will leave this
But let
person.
me tell you, even at that, no parent will just come that don't marry that person. They're going to tell you.
And you
when.
guys didn't give me any good enough reason
Hello,
now.
just wait.
I'm the one
Just
even
wait.
producing
Just,
the
I
reason.
don't want
You've
to
not
give
giving
you
me
any
any.
cogent.
You should
just
give me a
said-
cogent
You
reason.
just said they
Something
say
that
you
is
die
written
3
enough
years.
for you.
You just said it's 3 years. If I just tell you as a father, that girl you want to marry, I don't sleep with her before. That is my own reason. That is I said there's no right and there's no wrong
You
reason.
can say it.
I'm coming
Give me a
again.
reason.
I'm coming a reason.
But that's
I'm
a
coming
reason.
again. Just look at Dio. This is it.
And what if I decide to go on?
No
with
family
it?
will tell you don't marry this person. They will give you reason. It might even be from the behavior that this guy is not having good behavior. If you try to convince them, you try, but they still insist is a no. To you, you are in love, nothing. But to your partner, I'm speaking to the girl now. If you are the victim as a girl, if you are the victim as a man,
Yeah.
if your spouse, parent did not accept you, believe me, for your own sanity, for your happiness, for the future, just walk away. There are lots of fishes in the river.
All right.
That's exact.
Lola, your final word as round off today.
If your spouse's family does not accept you, shouldn't move ahead with it, because you want to have a family where you can take your kids to your husband's
belonging.
family. You understand? For holidays, and they are safe there. Not somewhere you cannot step your legs into because you've made a
don't feel at home.
decision. Yeah, or yes, or because you feel like they might harm you or something. You have to be welcomed, be happy when you're going to your in-laws' house. Yes. Not
It matters.
it matters
All
a
right.
lot.
Toby, your own take, your final take.
So if my wife's family doesn't accept me, I should.
Don't feel
what's
defeated.
the-
Just speak louder. You've been so. You've been vocal.
No, I'm trying to understand the question you
You've
put
been
to
vocal.
them.
No, no, it's
yeah.
your final word.
It's our final word. Your final words are well.
So is it the coin is on me now?
Yes,
If
it's
I'm
on
not
you.
accepted
Final
in my
words.
in-laws
Yes.
place.
Yes. You
Except my spouse walks away. That's my final word.
But
Except
you-
my
You can't die for love.
die for
I thought
love.
you want to run away with for the love.
What are you saying? If it is our agreement, why not?
So you will die for love.
It's not who is going to die. Who wants to
He
die?
is
Why do you
I
say
thought
you
you
want to
run
die?
away. So if you leave,
Yes, I can run away if
that
if
means
my
you did
spouse
not paint.
agrees.
You did not paint.
We've said it. We've established it here. Love is
All
not
that time
enough.
we see.
Nadia.
I believe.
When someone run away, the other
No.
one
Aside from
will now do
love.
No,
sniper.
it's
I'm
having-
expecting you to say
I'm
we do
taking my
sniper.
final word now. Why are you
He's having
interrupting?
his final take.
Okay.
Aside from love, we've established here that
Emma,
love is
don't
not
sit
enough.
down.
Responsibility, determination, and dedication also has a part to play. You can't just love somebody. Yes, love can fade, but responsibility. You can be dedicated and determined to do something, and you just go for it, irrespective of people's opinion.
Okay, so no matter who is injecting, no matter who is
Yes.
sampling their opinion, they will stand by
I will
your
stand, yes.
decision.
By my
If
Except death comes in.
parents,
Yes.
if
Except
parents
death comes in.
says yes,
Yes.
or no. All right, guys, so that's our discussion today. Let us know what you think at the comment section. Of course, you know our handle is at the Living Room NG on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. What's your take exactly? Should parents have a role to play in your choice of partner, or no? Is what I've decided. This is my take, and there's no going back. Of course, thank you guys for coming into the studio today to make this what the while. 2 against 1. Toby, you try, Sha. You try, man. You try, but I'm beating somehow, but you try. But thank you.
now
But
said
thank you.
that.
But thank you guys. But thank you guys for coming into the studio. Appreciate it. Well done. My name remains Timmy Dyer Anthony. Remember to turn on your notification button for you to know when we drop our latest
Subscribe.
edition, and please subscribe to our channel. We love you. For those who have been subscribing, for those who have been watching, Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're far too kind, but we can do more. Just turn on your notification button so that you can know when we drop our latest edition. And we'll keep dropping every time. You can also let us know the topic you like us to talk about. It's not limited. We talk about anything. So far, it's controversial. So far, it's relationship related. So far, it's marriage related. We dig round. Till we come away again, have a wonderful time. Bye for now.